Right here with us is Susana McGuire-Jewell, and she has so much to offer us because she's a yoga instructor, an author, an artist, and she has her own band, Infinity and the Jazz Cat. So we want to learn more from Susana and learn about her new book called The Key. So welcome, Susana, to the program.
You,
how are you?
Oh, great.
Good. Tell us a little bit about this key story. This is your first book, right? Mm-hmm. Your first book that you have written.
Yes.
I know that you've done a lot of illustrations for other books.
Oh, yes.
You're an artist.
Yes.
But tell us a little bit about the key story and how it all came about, because you are this power yoga instructor on the peninsula, teaching so many classes and out singing with the Jazz Cats.
Yeah, right.
And then doing your own artistry. But how did you come about to bring this story to us?
I took a nap. I was driving, my mother and sister were driving through wine country in New York State years ago. I felt really happy and I fell asleep in the car, and the dream came to me from beginning to end, completely.
Wow.
It just was dropped in.
Nice. So you just knew you just had to get it out there.
Yeah, so I just wrote it up, and then I illustrated it, just whatever was suggested to me through the story. I mean, I feel like it was gifted.
Yeah.
Really.
The gift of the key story. And this is some of the illustrations that you'll find in the book. And can you tell us a little bit about the story without giving away the whole plot to the story?
Yes, it's a door. It's a symbolic of it's a road to success and happiness and self-actualization, fulfillment. That's what it's really about. And there's a lot of ways to get there in life. And for some reason, all the ways to get there aren't necessarily wrong in the book. Everybody still gets in, although they do it in ways that are maybe not ethical. I don't know. They get through the door. Somehow they get through the door to the promised land, to happiness, to the place where you know why you were born. Yeah. That moment where you know why you were born, that's the moment that happens to people when they get beyond the door. That's what they feel.
Yeah. Awesome. And there's lots of ways to get there.
Yeah. Well, in the book.
In the book, yeah. Yeah. And what I love about the book is that it's a short read.
Yes, very short.
And I think that in all ages we're going to be able to relate to this story. And it's just enough to be able to keep with us so that we can always remember the moral of the story of the key, getting through that door. So it's wonderful. And what has the response been so far?
Oh, it's been
people?
Very good.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah.
And it's just been a short time that I've had it out. It's on Kindle and it's on paperback.
And we'll mention this again before the end of your segment, but tell us how we can get it.
Okay, just go to my website at deliciousyoga.net.
Deliciousyoga.net, and it's very accessible from your website.
Right, it's right on the front page. It says The Key Story, and you can go click for Kindle or paperback. And if you have an iPad, Kindle is a free download. So you can...
I got to get one of those.
Yeah, it's probably fun. I'd like to have one too.
Not this year, but maybe next year. But I have a Kindle, and things are really easy to download on Kindle. Yeah, it's good.
Right.
Very good.
So I think it's really, I think it's $2.99 on Kindle and $6 on paperback.
Perfect.
So it's a good gift. And,
really good gift for the holidays. Good stocking stuffer.
Sure.
Yeah. So only $6. Oh, we're not supposed to say prices on the program, but I forgot. It's very reasonable on paperback or in Kindle. So just go to deliciousyoga.net to obtain your copy. That's the easiest way for you to get it. Yeah. Wonderful. This is really this is something. I mean, you teach yoga and
for 10 years.
For 10 years, really?
In February, it'll be 10 years.
For 10 years.
10.
You told me when you first started teaching it totally changed your life.
Yeah, totally.
It has really changed your life. And tell me how, in particular, that you feel like it's really.
Where do I start?
It's just transforming. Huh?
Yeah, every
Yeah.
cell in my body is different.
Wow.
I don't
Wow.
even know where to start with that.
Yeah. So by accessing, I'm sure that by doing yoga, you're accessing that real intuitive, innate place within you to be able to uncover things like this too, huh?
It's the real self, not the personality, but the soul. As you're just it's revealed to you who you really are. And yoga is the union between, mind and body is always one. Really. So what are you thinking? And then you feel that in your body, and that it's always one. We don't realize that, but it's true. And then yoga is it's yoking. That's the word, means yoke. The mind-body unites with spirit. So sometimes we don't have access to spirit because we're running around and running around and running around and running around like a dog chasing its tail with deadlines or distractions and things like this. So yoga has just an hour or an hour and a half or an hour and 15 minutes or whatever, how long the class is. You are with that which is. There's no distraction, and things are just revealed.
Amazing. I've never heard it described that way before. And it's no wonder that my dear friend Natalie has been telling me now for about the last 10 years I need to start doing yoga.
Okay.
Yeah, so you've been teaching for 10 years.
Yeah,
and you teach like 10 different classes
10
here
classes
on the peninsula per week.
A week.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you're at In Shape.
In Shape, all three of them, Carmel, Monterey, and Salinas. I'm at Fit You, where you teach. I'm teaching right after you.
Yep, right after me on
Wednesday nights and also Tuesday lunchtime.
Oh, nice.
And then, so it's a beautiful practice.
Yeah.
Beautiful students.
Yeah, I know.
Beautiful people.
Yeah. And that they love you too.
Thank
they love
you.
you. I hear so many comments.
I know that.
Yeah, they
I
love
know
you.
I am loved.
Yes, you are very, very loved.
Thank you.
And you have another passion.
Yeah.
Besides yoga.
Yeah.
And when you've been singing for how long?
Oh, I started as a teenager, in the musicals and so forth. Had the lead in the musical. I put jazz into the.
Cool.
I was a big star in high school.
You're still a big star, but it started in high school.
But anyway, then I went to art school and I did a lot of drawing.
Yeah.
So I got away from music, but now I really love jazz.
Yeah. And your group is Infinity and the Jazz Cats.
Infinity with 2 E's.
Yes, Infinity.
Infinity.
And you are around here, just doing gigs around town?
Yes.
And where do you kind of limit yourself to staying local, or are you guys
Well,
out
the
there?
farthest we've ever gone is Felton.
Okay.
So far.
You keep it local.
But
That's awesome.
Yeah, our next gig is January 26th, which is a Saturday in Plaza Linda, one of our favorite places to play.
Fun.
In Carmel Valley Village.
Nice. That's January 26th.
Yeah, it's a Saturday night. Come out and have some fun.
Good.
And we have an all new set. A lot of Beatles tunes. We do jazz from the Great American Songbook, the greatest music ever written. And very romantic, a lot of it is. And then the Beatles we do in a jazzy way. And then we do a lot of bossa nova, which is the jazz of Brazil. So that we mix that all together into a set, and we have all new tunes.
Wow.
That we're working on now, because we take a hiatus for the holidays.
Oh, okay. And you come back fresh in January.
Very fresh.
So January 26th, you're going to be busting out at the seams, ready to go.
Yeah,
huh?
fresh.
Fresh. Nice.
Yes.
So you are such an artist, and you're so creative to write books like this, The Key, which again can be purchased on deliciousyoga.net. And you do graphic design as well.
Yes.
And
for 10 years, I've had a company called McGuire Communication. Since 2000. No, 12 years.
Wow.
12 years.
12 years.
McGuire Communication.
And tell us a little bit about what you do there. What type of graphic artistry do you do?
Well, I do a lot of marketing. If somebody needs to, starting a new business is a great client for me. And they will need a logo, a business card, a brochure, a website, and maybe some advice on how to promote themselves. You know, that's what I love doing. Is, you know, it's real friendly, it's empowering
Yeah.
to promote yourself, kind of see your name in lights and make your own story, create your own story, and tell the story of your best self. That's what I do for people.
That's awesome. Yeah, you really get to know somebody and help them to
with a lot
put
of
their
love.
strengths out there. Yeah, that's really important.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's scary enough to start your own business.
Yeah.
That's great.
Thanks.
That's awesome.
Thanks.
So you do so much. What is your favorite part of what you do? do you have something that you love above everything else, or is it all just kind of?
I'm still excited for the next thing. So I love to create.
Yeah.
And every day, if I don't create something, it's a weird day.
Really?
So every single day, I have to create. I don't know what it's going to be, but it's got to be something.
Yeah. From what you're going to wear that day to what you're going to create for a client, or what you're going to create during a yoga class.
Yeah. The yoga classes are very creative.
Yeah.
They're always different, and I'm always feeling the vibe of what's in the air and what people need, and solving problems, and it's creating. It's all creating.
Yeah, it is.
We are creators.
And you're probably never too old to create, right? I'm thinking about, all the people that, that sometimes I come across people like in my classes, or that I say, why don't you come to take a class or something, and they'll say, oh, I'm just too old for that.
Oh my God, no.
The creation, the benefits that you're going to get from, say, for example, yoga.
Yeah, life is here now.
Yeah.
It's not in the past, and it's not in the future. This is it. This moment is the only moment there is, now, here.
Yeah.
So do what you want.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right now, here, do it.
Yeah. That's awesome. Thank you for that. Thanks for that reminder, because sometimes we get very much caught up in what we should be doing instead of what we want to be doing and what our heart is really telling us to be doing.
Right.
Yeah. Thank you, Susana.
Thank you, Gina.
This has been so wonderful that you've been here. So tell us again, from your mouth, your website, your phone number, in case people want to contact you and find out where exactly and what time exactly you're teaching these yoga classes, and also for McGuire Communications, because there may be some people out there that want your creative artistry for to help put their work out there too. Okay, so you can find the key at
deliciousyoga.net.
Deliciousyoga.net?
Yep.
And what's your phone number in case somebody doesn't have access to internet?
831-239-2594.
Okay.
And Infinity and the Jazz Cats, Infinity, 2 E's, and the jazzcats.com.
All spelled out.
And that shows, we have a new concert video that was taken at Felton, and it shows what we sound like and what we look like, and hopefully you can hire us for your next event.
Nice.
Because we're always looking to play.
Infinity and the jazzcats.com. And
Yeah.
McGuireCommunications.com. You have a lot out there.
I'm busy.
I know you're busy.
And I love to be busy.
It's wonderful. Thank you for taking time out to come here.
Thank you, Gina.
And sharing with us your key story, which I do recommend that everybody gets a copy of the key story, which can be found again at deliciousyoga.net. It's a wonderful gift for the holidays, and then you can follow Susana in all of her artistic journeys through deliciousyoga.net as well. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, Gina. Thanks for having me.
And we'll have you back again after the first of the year.
Okay.
And maybe we'll have all of the Jazz Cats come
great.
too.
Love it.
Be fun?
Yes.
Okay. Don't go away. We'll be right back with more here on the Your Health television program. We're going to be speaking with Natalie Pachetti about numerology and empowerment coaching for women. So don't go away. We'll be back in just a moment.